What is the #1 rule when you go shopping?
Don't go shopping when you're hungry.
Damn, you knew it.
And we always break that rule.
So I usually wake up around 5 or 6 a.m. and I'll make my morning coffee, and once I finish that, I'll go ahead and go on a morning walk with my dog. On my morning walk now, and I'll usually perform a fasted cardio every morning for about 30 to 45 minutes. It makes me feel good. It's not burning a lot of calories, but it just kind of gets my day started right. And it feels pretty damn good. So once I'm done with this, I'm gonna head back and make some breakfast. It's usually a protein dominant meal in the mornings. I like typically to stay pretty low in the carbohydrates, moderate in the fats, and high in the proteins. That really helps me lean out. And you know, it's funny because Michaela was actually bulking while I was starting to cut, and she was eating quite a bit more than me. It was actually pretty awesome to see. It was an awesome sight. But now she's on my level, so it makes it a little easier for the cooking process because we basically just double up each meal.
We're pretty much eating the same now, so.
I mean, a little bit more. My pride was starting to get hurt on that one. But we are looking forward to this breakfast because it is absolutely delicious. Okay, we just got done eating breakfast, but I just wanted to go over something really quickly, and that is something that's helped us quite a bit in the past, and we've mentioned it quite a bit in the past as well, and that is the total daily energy expenditure calculator. Whenever you have a goal of either putting on weight or losing weight, to understand how many calories you should be having is going to be very important, and that's what this calculator is for. Now, it gives a general amount of calories that you should be having, so it's not super specific, but at least it gives you a good idea. So for example, I put in my information and it says I need 3,200 calories a day to maintain my 225 pounds. And that's at a moderate activity level of around 3 to 5 days or so. Some days are higher in activity, some days are lower, so it kind of differs. And of course, if I wanted to continue to lose weight, I would decrease those amount of calories, so I would be in the deficit each day. Either 2,800 calories, 2,500 calories, you know, depending on what I felt worked for me. Now, a question might be asked, you know, what's your macronutrient percentages? And for me, what works is a high amount of protein, a low amount of carbohydrates, and a moderate amount of fats. But the carbs and fats can kind of adjust accordingly. Some days I have a little bit higher carbohydrates, some days I have a little bit lower. You know, it all depends. It's not an exact science, you know, and everyone's going to be a little bit different, so it's going to take some time to figure it out. Now, Michaela, she's going to be kind of just basically eating what I eat, so we're going to be having pretty much the same macronutrient split. Her portion size are going to be a little bit less though. So that's it. You know, food, of course, is going to be very important whenever trying to manipulate your body weight. But, you know, that being said, we're going to be heading to the grocery store to buy some food to make sure we have it available for us so we can easily cook it, eat it, and feel damn good. And I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. Haven't been out in the public for a while now. Been quarantined, so I feel like this is going to be a new experience and probably going to feel like a little bit like an adventure.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been so excited to go to the grocery store.
That's what happens when you're cooped up too long. Even the grocery store trips are exciting.
Yeah.
This is an interesting experience, something that we're not entirely used to, but safety first, and I feel like we're still grabbing some good food. Are you having fun?
Yes, I'm excited to have all the good eatings.
Oh yeah. So we just made it back from the grocery store, and just in time because there's something waiting on the front porch. And I think I know what it is. The delivery from HelloFresh some delicious food in there, and I can't wait to open it up, cook it, because we're about to get a workout in and we need some extra energy and fuel to help out, because I feel like this workout's gonna be pretty intense. What I love is there's something for everyone, including low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes every week. And with HelloFresh, produce gets to you faster than a grocery store, so it arrives at peak freshness and flavor. It also saves a lot of time. Now, the average trip to the grocery store takes 41 minutes, and with HelloFresh, you can skip those trips and get everything you need to make chef-curated meals delivered to your door. And I gotta say, going to the grocery store and buying a bunch of food, the unfortunate part is a lot of that food can go bad if you don't use it fast enough. So HelloFresh's pre-portioned ingredients mean there's less prep for you and less food wasted, which is awesome. Also, the flexibility to fit your lifestyle, which is a huge thing. I mean, you can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need it. Huge respect to HelloFresh for giving back. I mean, they are committed to making fresh, delicious food available now more than ever, and has taken extra steps in keeping its employees and customers safe. So make sure to use the code BuffDudes80 to get a total of $80 off, including free shipping on your first box with purchase. Go to HelloFresh.com to redeem and for more details. Now that we just finished that delicious meal, it's time to get a workout in, and we're gonna be hitting some arms today. There's one thing that I would probably pay a lot of credit to in leaning me down, it is supersets. Keeps your heart rate high, really gives you that good pump, kind of motivates you, it just gets you going. You can get your workout in a pretty short amount of time doing it. And that's one of the things that you gotta remember when leaning out is, of course, you wanna eat good, but you also have to move a lot. You have to use that energy you're taking into your body, and if not, well, the body's gonna store it for later use, and what it stores it as is usually fat. So to lean down, you gotta stay active.
And with your food, it's not like you have to necessarily change your eating when you're cutting to all these different foods that seem healthier. You can still be eating the same foods that you ate when you're bulking. It's just
a little less.
A little less.
Yeah, so that is nice. You don't have to completely change your whole schedule. You just change a little bit, and you change it little by little too. You don't go really drastically from eating 4,000 calories a day to all of a sudden eating only 2,000 calories a day. It should be a very small incremental change from day to day, week to week, and I know as you start leaning out a little bit more, staying in the deficit, working out hard, doing your cardio, that's when you slowly adjust, and to make sure you're always progressing and looking damn good.
That's how you're supposed to do it, but I jumped all in.
I just bicep blocked you. Sorry about that. With the workout out of the way, I'm having a post-workout protein shake, and usually we'll try to get as much activity as possible during the day, but every day differs. Some days are a little bit busier than others and we won't be able to, but today, thankfully, we have the time, so we're gonna do a bike ride and enjoy this beautiful day. Just got back from the bike ride, and we went for about an hour, and I think we totaled the calories burned around 500 to 600. We did a moderate pace, you know, we were just really enjoying this beautiful day. But now that that's done, it's getting close to evening time, we're gonna head in and make some dinner. After we finished dinner, we relaxed a little bit and let the food digest, but decided to go on an evening walk. We enjoyed the sunset, and as night fell, we decided to head back and get some rest. So there we go. That was a day in the life of Michaela and Brandon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Huge thanks to HelloFresh for sending us that food. It was absolutely delicious. And there's one thing we want you to take away from this video. It is that you should eat good food, you should stay active, you should hydrate, and of course, sleep as well. Be patient with it, be consistent with it, and you will get results. And speaking of sleep, that's what we're about to get right now because It starts all over again tomorrow. Step off!